Hello everyone, this is Highlander from MTG Cardsmith doing another custom Magic the Gathering card review. And today we're reviewing a card by Ashdust. And here we got a card called Nymph's Presence. Nymphs. It's not a very fun word to say, huh? Nymphs. Nymph's Presence. Alright, we got a Simic, 1 and green and blue, for an enchantment, an uncommon enchantment. When Nymph's Presence enters the battlefield, draw a card, then Thrive 2. Create a token that's a copy of target non-token creature you control with mana value 2 or less. Whenever you play a land, target creature token you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Wherever a nymph dwells, Wherever a nymph dwells, inevitably grows in beauty and abundance. Okay, makes sense. She's got little plants coming out of her fingers. That's kind of gross. Okay, so 3 mana, you draw a card and you Thrive 2. That's pretty good value for 3 mana. I mean, you could put that on a sorcery; it would be pretty good. Because again, Thrive is we talked. I mentioned this in the last review. Thrive is create a token that's a copy of target non-token creature you control with mana value 2 or less. So that is essentially often better than drawing a card because you're not paying the mana for the creature, right? Now your opponent does have the opportunity to play around this because you have to target. They can kill your thing in response, then you don't get the token. So that's kind of neat, I guess. But this is basically like, so you're getting 2 cards worth of value, better than, because one of them you're not paying for. So you're going up a card, and then whenever you play a land, target creature token you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. That's pretty mild, I would say. That's a pretty minor upside. I mean, it's certainly fine. I think this would be a pretty good card in limited, honestly. If you have a 2-drop, especially a good one, you get to draw a card, make a copy of it, you get really nice value, and then all of a sudden your lands get to pump that creature that you've made a token of, because you're technically like, so when you play this, your creature, you're not getting a 3 cost creature in board presence. You're getting a 2 cost creature. So you're going to be a little bit behind on board presence. So the fact that whenever you play a land, you get to pump it, actually, I think does matter. Because it'll sort of help boost that creature into the 3 mana value zone, if that makes sense. So that actually is kind of, I think, works out quite nicely. Yeah. So I mean, I think this is a neat card. Flavor wise, Nymph's Presence. So the Nymph is there. I'm not quite sure of the flavor of Thrive. I mean, you're like getting a copy of a creature you control. So you're sort of getting another creature. But it's like a creature you already have. Yeah, not exactly sure on the flavor there. I mean, flavor-wise, this card seems a little bit. I mean, it works, right? It's a green-blue card. It's, nymphs like lands. There's land stuff here. Blue likes drawing a card, so there's drawing a card here. Then there's Thrive, which presumably is like a green thing. It's kind of a green-blue thing, right? Because you're creating a token copy. So that really all works. Like color-wise, the flavor here I think is a little in the lacking department, but it's hard to flavor enchantments, especially, I feel like. So yeah, I mean, I think this is a cool card. I think this card would work nicely in like a limited format, especially if there's ways to like bounce it. You get to bring it back to your hand, play it again, get some more value. So yeah, I think this is a pretty cool card, and I'm going to give it. What am I going to give it? I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I think this is a well-designed card. I think it is a cool limited card. I think the main thing that's lacking here for me is the flavor a little bit. It's hard to flavor a card like this, but and I think you did an okay job, but it's not, sometimes you see the flavor of a card and you're like, yes, I can taste it. I can taste it in my mouth hole. But this one, this one's more of like a, it's just serviceable. So yeah, but still, it's a cool card. I like it. I like Nymph's Presence. So I'll give this one an 8 out of 10. And thank you guys for watching.